So, you want to see the next battle against same person? This map is First Step into Fog, not Global League. We are actually playing this in the... We're using the Egg Cup rules because he beat a Sonja as Kindle. And as a joke, I said, I'll take on your Kindle with my Sonja because, 200 Sonja games. And he was like, okay, sure, let's play it. Sonja versus Kindle using Egg Cup rules. And so there we have it. Now I'm going to try this music instead. Alright. Sonja versus Kindle. Start with the penguins as well. Once again, penguin against gray sky. Go for my neutral base. I go for the airport so I can start with a transport opening. Air units are especially strong in the rain since they are not affected by the rain unless you're Olaf. Yes, it's the one from the Saturn game. Still sad that they never got a English translation for that game. But the music is nice, and you don't need to understand a language to enjoy the music. Because there is no lyrics, it's just sound. Alright, transport. Infantry boost from transport on the day it's built. He also starts with transport, doesn't boost the infantry, so that opening is a little bit messed up. Now my infantry can capture this property next turn, and his infantry won't be able to for another 3 turns. Drop infantry off here, can capture this property next turn. And he said he misplayed that transport. He wanted the infantry to capture this, but he was playing a little too quickly. Oh, so he boosted it this way to compensate for the fact that he didn't boost it the previous turn. That's pretty clever, I gotta admit, it's pretty clever. Oh, it's already over. Actually, I got another idea. I think I made an extended version of that. Let me just go look for that file. It's somewhere in my list here. Alright. Let's see, can you hear it? Wait, give me one moment. Alright, this should loop much longer without cutting off now. Just had to do some cutting and then copy and pasting to extend it. I'm not good with the programs, obviously. So I built a tank because I'm expecting an anti-air since air is so powerful. He goes for an artillery. Okay. I suppose because vehicles are slow, you want to get your artillery in position as soon as possible. But my capture game is pretty good right now. And I thought, okay, last time I went for this property with a transport, it got killed. But we're fighting in the rain, which means vehicles are super slow, so maybe I can snack this property after all. And I built my first battlecopter because battlecopters are very strong. So I am slightly... Our capture game is actually pretty similar despite the little accident early on. Built an anti-air because you need anti-airs, and an artillery to walk across the roads. No, funny thing about Kindle against Sonja, if Sonja attacks Kindle on the city, it's a similar damage ratio to if Kindle attacks the Sonja on the property. Like the Sonja being on the property. Because that 50% counterattack, compared to 40% Kindle's like on a property. Wait, what? Okay, Sonja's counterattack is similar to Kindle's 40% property bonus. So I did find it a little funny about how these two characters play against each other. I do believe Sonja does have the advantage in a fight like this, simply because Sonja's air is really strong during counter break, and air is really strong on this map simply because of the rain. Kills my infantry on the mountain. Kills this infantry. Okay, at least I got that property. I am showing his vision too, like just to see, so you guys can see how painful it is to fight in the rain. Like your infantry only has one vision, which is really painful. But because of his different capture order due to that early mistake, his infantry was still on the property, and I decided to pick it off. Alright, and I start getting mechs because why not? Tanks are very slow because of the rain, so they might as well just be mechs instead. They're cheaper, and there will be a lot more mechs on this game. He couldn't quite kill off this infantry. It's like a 33% chance with one comm tower, but look at that counter-attack damage. Like, I did more damage than I took, which is honestly just a high luck roll by my end. Typically it would be a 6-6. I think it's 6-6. That's the average. And he starts building mechs as well. I spot the recon. I don't like that recon. I capture this property, so now I compensated for losing the center. He doesn't see my infantry go in the forest because his vision is only one. But I get my mechs ready. Why not? Tanks aren't going to be here anytime soon. We're in the rain. But I can see his artillery. I go in anyway because, you know, stop the capture. I got the infantry numbers advantage. And if I kill more infantry than I lose, even under enemy artillery, then it's a good trade. He gets on the mountain and gets vision. Gets a shot on my battlecopter from a property, so he one-shots it. But it's fine because I got an anti-air nearby. And this is when I think, okay, he has a lot of infantry here. He's starting to get a little dangerous. Even walling off his battlecopter too. Which means I must compensate for this loss by attacking even harder on the left side. Kill off his wall, shoot that battlecopter down, deny him his vision. Mechs in the woods. Mechs in the woods. Just to give a target for his artillery to shoot at. I'd rather have his artillery shoot at my infantry than my mech in the wood. Get trapped here, okay. Get some more vision. Decide to kill off his battlecopter. Kill off his infantry. Now he has no vision. Move my anti-air here to cover this area. Don't quite cover this one though. Here comes the urban blight. He knocks out both my battlecopters, but I got another one and an anti-air, so I'm fine. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Plus, I now have counter break. His artillery took the bait and shot the infantry instead of the mech in the forest. He doesn't know the mech is there because rain denies him vision. He doesn't even know my transport is here. So why would he expect the mech? Alright, counter break time. Now my battlecopters are pretty much good against his battlecopters. I couldn't quite wall break it with just a battlecopter, so I had to use an infantry to kill it. Get a mech shot on an artillery. Deny him his vision because it's in the rain. How much vision can he possibly get? And I have to interrupt this capture because I know if I let him have it, then he will just have it for the rest of the game, and I can't have that. Drop more mechs. Just show my mech presence. Get rid of a battlecopter, attack another battlecopter, wall his anti-air off with my infantry. And build more transports and more mechs. Okay. He's retreating. I'm still expecting to lose this battlecopter because I know he has an anti-air. Wait. How will he get vision for it? Oh. Alright, no, he still doesn't have vision. He could have got vision with the tank, I suppose, but that would put him in range of my mechs. Or maybe he could move this infantry away, then shoot this mech from the comm tower. But that's something you only know in hindsight. Maybe he's just scared of the amount of mechs I have in that area. Considering that I denied him his vision, he doesn't know what else is in here. Kill off the battlecopter. Finish capturing another property. Now I'm ahead in the income, and I start capturing even more. I send this penguin out to get vision because I don't have a recon. I move my penguin here with this transport just to get vision on that artillery. Then I pull my units back because I would be overextending if I keep fighting here. And more mechs. Build another anti-air because I'm getting close to the airports, so I want to make sure I win the air war here. Second recon, I suppose that's to be expected. He needs recons in this rain, otherwise he won't get any vision. Realizes he put his tank in range of my mechs, so he put the transport here just to block. Shoots my artillery? Okay, you're not shooting at my more important units. Alright, first things first. I considered shooting from this road as well, but I knew his tank was here. In hindsight, it was definitely better to shoot from the top position, because by putting it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm putting my anti-air in range of a tank from a base. So that was a mistake on my end. I killed this tank here anyway, So that was a little bit of a mistake by me. And I drop a mech here. I pull back knowing that he has plenty of units here and I don't want to fight by the property. I bring a second anti-air expecting my first one to die. Well, hoping that it doesn't die. Get a shot on his tank. And... okay, this might be... oh, I know why. I wanted to shoot that T-copter with my anti-air and then attack his anti-air with both mechs, but the only way my anti-air can shoot down the T-copter is from this property, and I have to move the mech off the property first to shoot it down. So that was a little bit sad that I can't kill off the anti-air. But I did get a shot on it, and I did get rid of a tank, so can't really complain about that turn. More transports, more mechs. And no, Go 7 did not tell me to do this. And he used High Society, which I am a little bit surprised about, but damn, I can't disagree with how much firepower he has. Like, look at the 5 HP tank killing my my battlecopter through one hit KO. So, can't disagree with that. That's actually a pretty good High Society. Yeah, Kindle. I believe Kindle gets 3% firepower for every property she owns during High Society. I'm not sure if it's 3%, but I think it's 3%. If I remember correctly. But people just don't use it often enough that people don't use it often enough that I don't really remember the number. Kills my mech with the anti-air. Ah, no, that's my only mech in the area. And begins capturing this property back. Alright, but I got my counter break as a result. So, my 5 HP anti-air tries to do the same thing, but doesn't one-shot the battlecopter. Get a mech shot on that tank, and I'm bringing in another mech. And now I realize I don't have a lot of units here. I should probably start defending instead, because he outnumbers me so much here. Alright, I chose to try to kill this off. Unfortunately, you know how Sonja's bad luck is. Don't get the kill. I was going to move this infantry next to shoot at this mech and wall off. Well, the artillery will still kill the infantry on the property, but I will at least damage this mech. And I could have killed off that mech entirely. Actually, if I... no, I actually know. This infantry was the same infantry that would... no, that mech would have definitely survived with that HP. But I would have been the one on the property instead of the planes. Still. Ooh, I like the... oops. I like how during counter break, it shows me attacking first. That's a nice touch on this program. It's only a 3 HP already, but he doesn't know the HP because I'm Sonja. I knew well enough that he has an anti-air, but counter break, I'm fine with that. Because Sonja's air is just very strong during counter break. Alright, so let's hurry this up a little. We continue having a skirmish. I pull back because I know I'm not winning against that many units. And I don't know the exact how badly the game is going. I felt like I was losing very hard right now. Since, well, it's the start of Kindle's turn, and she's already had more units than me. So I'm trying to play a little more defensively. I'm ahead in properties. I should just sit and wait. And Kindle builds a battleship here. I think this battleship was a mistake because my main focus is attacking on the left side and mostly just trying to defend my properties on the right side. I guess he wanted to control these two tiles with the battleship. That is a possibility. But I chose to just stay defensive now. I'm down unit count. I looked at the KD. I'm down quite a bit. And I was like, what the hell shot me over here? Did he build a rocket? Is a rocket in here? No, that's too far away. Did he move a rocket all the way into these woods? Possibly. I gotta check if it's a rocket. No, it's a battleship. But for whatever reason, it just never crossed my mind it was a battleship at this point. But I probably should have expected a battleship. But still, I know not to move any units forward because I'm going to assume it's a rocket in these forests, and I'm going to stay away from these diagonal lines. And my battlecopter here is just chilling because no guts, no glory. Just sitting on the property just to be annoying. I built a rocket because why not? Maybe I can, if he's going to have a rocket in these forests, I'm going to have a rocket in these forests and be annoying over here. Yes, Kindle does benefit from ports. So Kindle does get the 40% firepower bonus. I go in just to kill his vision. Like I said, most people don't build enough anti-air. Kills one of my battlecopter, my other one escapes. And there's the second anti-air. Makes sense. But okay, if the rocket's going to be in here, maybe I should start sending my infantry towards the center. No, this is not my Egg Cup game. My Egg Cup game is available on YouTube. On my YouTube. Fluhfie, same name, except one less E on Twitch. For whatever reason, my Twitch has 2 E's instead of 1. This is just a for fun match with one of my rivals. As a joke, I said, I'll take on your Kindle with my Sonja, and he decided to go along with it and have a battle. So I still think he has a rocket somewhere in the forest, so I'm getting my infantry ready to scout it, and then planning to bring my bomber in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not enough movement. But I do move my bomber closer, just ready to bomb whatever rocket is in this forest. Spots my artillery, and that's about it. Doesn't do anything. Probably a little bit afraid of all these mechs I have. But I begin my attack on the center. I plan to transport this infantry onto the mountain. And I get my battlecopters ready to attack any rocket in that forest. Oh right, yeah, I remember why I know what happened in round 2. The reason why it's not on my YouTube is because my opponent picked Olaf. No explanation, no further explanation needed. But this game is for fun. Anyway, I start getting my mechs in these woods, because what if he does have a rocket in the woods? I'm getting a rocket in the woods, he could too, so I should check these forests. And if he ever moves up, then the trees will start speaking penguin. Whatever penguin speak there is. He still thinks my artillery is in this forest because that's the last thing he saw, so I decide to be a little sneaky and move it away from the forest and put a mech there instead. Alright, getting my infantry closer to spot the rocket in the forest where I can then bomb it. The definitely real rocket in the forest. Tank spots my anti-air. He kills it by sitting on the property and begins capturing. And I think, okay, I just realized something. Every game I played against him, I built a rocket at least one point. I guess I can make it a theme to always use at least one rocket against him. Just a little bit of a challenge. Why not? Alright, I don't want to reveal my rocket just yet, but he's capturing a property. I have to stop that capture. And I decide to cancel my attack on the center and send all my air units left. I couldn't quite kill off this. So my mech here got trapped by this tank. For whatever reason, I didn't see it move in. And I decided to kill off that tank with my infantry, but because of Sonja bad luck, you know how it is. Doesn't always work. So, we just continue. I built more battlecopters because battlecopter spam. Definitely not an eagle main here. Spots my rocket. It's just a shame I couldn't quite kill it off. Now he knows that I have a rocket. And it was at this turn where I think, okay, maybe he doesn't have a rocket in this forest. And then I looked again. Oh, it's probably a battleship on the ports. That makes a lot more sense. Oh, as for my nice defensive design here, my artillery is a little open, but if you're shooting at an artillery, you're not shooting at all these things around you. And so here, he discovered that the trees started speaking penguin. He tries to shoot at the trees, but there are more trees speaking penguins. Whatever the penguins speak that is, I don't know what they speak. I'm simply a commanding officer of them. And here's the counter break. So, I go in, I begin attacking. Couldn't quite kill it off, which was a little sad, but I wanted to deny him vision. And then sit on the mountain myself, too, so I get the vision. I bombed this mech. What's the anti-air gonna do? I'm Sonja during counter break. You can't do anything against me. And I sit on the property just so he can't attack me from the property. And there's no way to clear this out because counter break. And then I bring in my battlecopters over. More mechs. Drop them in the forest. More mechs. Just bring in the mechs. And here's my battlecopter swarm. So, penguins can fly, they just need transport copters and battlecopters. I get vision by dropping the mech on the mountain, and through counter break, I definitely see there are no rockets in the forest. I sit on the property even though I know he can urban blight, but that's fine because I'm a Sonja during counter break. I'm confident. And more battlecopters, because why not? I still think he doesn't have enough anti-air. Kills my transport copter, okay. and he pulls back. That's good for me, because if he's not capturing my properties, then that means I'm winning because of the 30-day limit. I'll be honest, I actually forgot about the 30-day limit, but that is a rule in the Egg Cup where if the game is not over within 30 days, whoever has more properties win. So, it's my turn again, and this turn I actually missed a very powerful attack. What I could do is Penguin attack this tank, Bomber bombs medium tank, Mech kills off the medium tank. It's a little bit of a roll because Sonja bad luck. Rocket kill that Mech, and then my battlecopters could swarm in and kill these two artillery. But you know how it is. We see sometimes when we see greedy plays, we go monkey and make mistakes. And with my earlier play with the bomber bombing the medium tank, I could have surrounded the bomber with my battlecopters so this fighter wouldn't be able to shoot at my bomber. But it's a bit too late for that, so my bomber can't really participate without getting shot by the fighter. So I instead send my fighter... I'm still deciding what to do with my bomber, but I decide to send it to the center, where I know the fighter cannot reach, and where I know my I don't have counter break. But I knew that this anti-air can't reach it, because I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4... 3... can't move into the forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... can't move into the forest. And I just continue attacking, because why not? Yeah, but I didn't need to spot the fighter. I did spot the... I expected the fighter, I just wanted to confirm it. But you know how it is, I play way too fast, I don't think, and then I just see better moves after I already make my moves. There's the battleship shooting at me again. Oh, where's the rocket? Is it still on these forests? The fighter travels along to try to chase my bomber down. And here's the second urban light. Wait. I guess you don't see it since it's... I don't know why the animations didn't show up, but my units should be damaged by the urban light. There it is. Alright, now I get rid of the anti-air. I mean the artillery. Could have done it last turn, but I misplayed. Let's just get rid of the battlecopters and whatever else there is. Just showing all these battlecopters suddenly. And I decide, okay, if I want my bomber to stay being useful, I have to get counter break. So I sacked my copter, then I bombed this recon, then I counter break so this anti-air can't do anything. And a fighter, even with maximum movement, it still can't chase me. But I wanted to confirm its location, so I dropped the penguin on the mountain. I considered shooting at the recon, but I decided, maybe it's not a good idea to attack Kindle on a property during her power. So I decided not to. And I built lots more anti-air because... just to deal with that fighter. Alright, day 26. Now, 4 days left before the game ends, and I'm ahead by 2 properties, which means I should win if I just stall it out. Again, I have forgotten that there is a day limit, because the Egg Cup has a day limit, and we just auto-set the rules. So I'm still playing this normally. I built a second rocket. The first rocket was very useful, so why not build a second one? And I built more transports to replace the ones I lost. Alright. He continues looking for my bomber, and this is, I was going to build an APC, but I really wanted a rocket. My bomber has 8 fuel, so it can survive one more turn. And so, I joined Cap. Now he has to completely kill this infantry, well, this penguin, if he wants to stop me from retaking this property. And then I got monkey brains and built a penguin instead. And my bomber, with 3 fuel, cannot make it to the airport. So that bomber is gonna crash. Alright, now that his power is gone, I got 2 mechs, I kill off that recon. Yes, rest in peace the bomber. Bomber was definitely worth it though, because I said so. I like the bomber. And here's a second fighter. But at this point I have plenty of anti-air on the field, so I'm just going to zone out the fighters. And he doesn't know I lost my bomber, so he's still thinking the bomber is around here somewhere, just doesn't know where. And the penguins go back into the woods, and if he ever shows up there again, the woods will start speaking penguin again. Okay, I built a missile. Here's my reasoning. He has fighters. Also, there's a road path here. Airport lock, maybe? But the missile doesn't actually get to do anything because 30-day limit. I completely forgotten about the day limit at this point in the game. So I'm just still playing like normal. Alright, get rid of his battlecopters. Just show off a bunch of my anti-air. Reveal my battlecopters because what's a fighter going to do? Walk into range of my battlecopters? I mean, walk into range of my anti-air? And I built more anti-air because air units are just that good. I also built an APC to make sure the bomber tragedy never happens again. Here's an urban blight. He shoots down one of the battlecopters of his fighter, but I got plenty of anti-air to deal with it. And this is the final day. If he doesn't capture 2 properties, he loses. And he needs to capture 3 if he wins. Which is impossible because he only started capturing 1. So I already won. Activate counter break. Blow up his anti-air and stuff. Bring my missile closer, getting ready to airport lock. And I think at this point he realized that there is a 30-day limit. So this is his final turn, and now he's just trying to find out where my bomber went. Where's my bomber? Where's my bomber? Looking for the bomber? Can't find it. Going all the way up here, still no bomber in sight. And the game is over. That was what I thought. I forgot about the 30-day limit. So I forgot about the 30-day limit, and air is just really strong on this map. The rain makes land very weak. So I told him afterwards that my bomber actually crashed because it ran out of fuel. But that was this game. Alright.